I'm here to tell you why you need to complete the Origi SBC before it expires.
Yes, Jack, it's a bit of an interesting one. Obviously, it is a Showdown boy, so there is potential for it to get upgraded. But the review that we're looking at is of the 86 version, so obviously potential to get better. What are your first impressions, Jack? Obviously, you did the SBC. How was it?
I did the SBC. It was very, very cheap. It's an 84 team. I had an 86 dupe, and I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's just bloody do him. I don't know what I was expecting, Rob, but whatever I got was not it. He was amazing straight away, and I was like, what? This is a good player. I'm enjoying him. He's not even got mad acceleration or, you know, mad dribbling stats, but I'm just loving him, Rob.
That is crazy to see, because I think when he first came out, I took a look at him and I was like, that looks like a really good card, the 5-star skills. But then I took a deeper look into it, and I got some concerns. I'll raise them with you, see if you can counterpoint them. Agility and balance, it worries me. 81 agility, 73 balance. The rest of the dribbling stats pretty good. Does it make up for it, the rest of the dribbling stats, or?
To some extent, yes. Listen, he's not going to feel amazingly light on the ball because he is 6'2". He is high and average, but Robbie, there's a certain plus at the end of high and average that makes him feel a lot better.
Is there really? He's high and average plus. I didn't know that.
He's high and average plus. I don't know if you guys knew this, but in terms of body types, there's lean is very popular, and all the unique body types that are also really popular. High and average plus is really underrated compared to high and average. It's so much better. Yeah, that's the reason why Rudiger, for example, feels so amazing, or like a Varane or someone like that. So Origi is beautiful, in terms of strength. He's got 89 strength, 79 aggression. It makes him feel like a real force to be reckoned with, being 6'2" as well, and he kind of brings something to my team that I didn't really have before. He's been an outlet. He's really good in the air as well, which is wonderful to have. And generally, Rob, I just think that this card, I just feel like I've not come up against a single one either.
No, I didn't either, I don't think.
Am I the only one that's done this SBC? Guys, honestly, do it. He's like 45k from scratch. And genuinely, if he gets a +2, Rob, I'm going to be scared of this card.
I'm about to say, yeah, he looks, with a +2, like he could be very, very dangerous. Another concern I had, the base split is a rogue. 83 acceleration, 97 sprint speed.
It's weird, all right. So it feels like he's got like it feels like he's built in lengthy, all right. So obviously you can make him lengthy with a marksman, but I went for a hunter instead, just to get that acceleration up. You do notice it, to be honest with you. It is noticeable somewhat in game, but it depends really, because oftentimes, like, I kind of like it like that. For a striker, I like him being able to sustain the run and over a long distance, be able to be a bad boy like that. So for me, Rob, it's not a problem. It's one of those where it's like, yes, you've got to be aware of it, but it's not going to put me off the card at all.
No, that's good. Do you think? So I'm guessing you use him striker, right?
Yeah, you're not using him anywhere else at all. Like, there's not a single other position for him. His passing was actually surprisingly decent. But I wouldn't use him cam. But in like a 2-striker formation, he's gonna be really, really good for you. He scored, I think, like 17 goals in 18 games so for me, or something crazy like that. Or it might have been 18 and 17, but really good goal scoring record, really good animations. I've got 88 composure, which is pretty decent as well. Generally, Rob, I was really pleased with the card. I'm really pleased that I've done him. He's big cock Divock, as a lot of people call him. He's got great links. Milan have been absolutely showered with promo cards this year. They've got pages of
3 on one day, for God's sake, the other day, like.
It's mad. Plenty of links that you can you can link with, believe it or not. Belgium is a pretty strong nation, as always, on FIFA, and generally, I just think it's a really good value card. I'm struggling to, kind of bash him in any sort of way.
So you play him striker. I think the most important thing we could all say is the shooting. The 3 important stats are very good. I'm guessing he was clinical. Yes,
he was really good. His weak foot was fantastic as well. Not going to say it felt like a 5-star because it didn't, but he's convincing on his weak foot, which I think is always a very good sign for a striker. Generally, the finishing was great. The shot power was fantastic. Positioning was also amazing. I like the fact that he's, with him being a bit tall, you can actually have him drop in deep a little bit, pick up the ball, kind of like being the guy that the wingers play off. He's amazing for that type of thing. And then, like, thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my days, what if this guy gets a +2?
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
It's going to be scary. I'll tell you that much for free.
Yeah. So one thing we've surprisingly not spoke about yet, 5-star skills, Jack. How does that feel?
Yeah, where's that come from? That's probably the only reason why I did him, to be fair. It is very nice. It makes his dribbling feel a lot better than it is as well, which is always valuable. it's just nice to have in your back pocket. You know, like if you've not got 5-star skills, you automatically change the way that you use the player, because I'm so used to like run scoop and stuff like that it's just a part of my game now. So when I don't have someone that's got 5-star, I have to change around the way they play.
Yeah,
you're just limited a little bit more. You know, you can only do Berber spins rather than McGee's spins. So it's little things like that that you don't always think about that actually make a big impact. So having the 5-star skills and the stats that he's got, I think for 45k, that's a pretty good price.
Yeah. So do you think only do him if he's getting into starting 11? Is he staying in your starting 11?
He's going to be in my starting 11 for now until the end of the year at least. I think
props, yeah.
Even being an even being a super sub, that he's going to be a great asset. You know, he's quick. You know, he's got a good shot on him. He's got decent dribbling, 5-star. He can head a ball. You know, he's going to be one of those players that's really handy to have around the club as well, because he's Serie A in Milan, like I say, like between teens, or no, not between teens, definitely. Oh my God, Lord.
Oh God, Chris Hansen, where are you?
He's not between them, between teams. Sorry. He's going to be like one of those handy players just to have around the club.
Slot in, yeah.
Just to slot in. So for me, Rob, I'm really impressed with him. And for that reason, Rob, that's why I've given him a 9.2 on the end card. I think he's really, really good.
Yeah.
And
so
I think...
What did you knock him down for?
Just the kind of the weird pace split. Like I say, it's not like a huge deal, but you do notice it. And obviously, ideally it'd be better. But, you know, what can you do? In terms of dribbling, he's not bad, but he's not great.
Yeah. The skills definitely helps.
The skills definitely help. But the things that I'm just really, really happy with is just his ability in the air.
Yeah. His
presence that he's got. You know, he can play off him really well. His shooting, his positioning especially was the thing that really, really impressed me the most, just because I just felt like he was in the right place at the right times for so many opportunities.
Yeah.
He's also got some flexibility in the fact that he can play left wing as an alternate position, so it gives you some more squad building possibilities. Value-wise, it's a 10. I think for you know, it's one squad, it's an 84, which is very easy. To be honest with you, lads, he needs one informed player. So if you've got like an inform over 86 as well, that's the 2 requirements done.
Yeah, get it done.
Yeah, so 10 for that. Chemistry style, I think, you know, like FUT bin, people are recommending marksman. Controversially, I think you don't want to do it because he already feels lengthy in game.
He doesn't need the extra length,
He doesn't need.
He's already a big cock divot, guys. He doesn't need extra length.
It doesn't, you know. He leaves some for the rest of us, eh? Yeah. So definitely go for a hunter, in my opinion. Get the acceleration up as much as you can, and you'll feel a lot better for it. You know, I saw some people using engine on him, but you know, I think his dribbling feels all right. Maybe if you use hunter or anything, he needs to feel a little bit more agile. I'll go for an engine on him.
Yeah, absolutely. There you are, boys. If you've got any questions for Jack, make sure to drop them down in the comments and we'll get back to you ASAP Rocky. In the meantime, boys, drop us a follow on Twitch. We'll be streaming our Team of the Year packs. We've got packs today. We've got like 250, 300 packs between us. There'll be more by that time as well. It's going to be an absolute party, absolute vibes. Make sure you follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with us as well, just updates and stuff like that. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, I've been Robbie.
I've been Jack.
We've been Backpage Gaming. See you later.
See ya.